Hi boys and girls, welcome to today's lesson. We are going to be looking at Module 2, Lesson 3, where our learning goal is making 10 when an addend is 9. And an addend is, well, as Fancy Nancy would say, it's just a fancy way to say a number that we're adding in. Well, let's get started. Here's our first example that I want us to look at. Maria has 9 snowballs and Tony has 3. How many do they have altogether? Now, if we were to set this up as an addition problem, we would just write down the numbers that we have here. We would write down 9 plus 3 equals, and then we would add them up. But if we're going to do what we've been doing the last few days, and that is make 10, we would want to make 10 out of this 9 right here. The easiest way to see how to do this is if we were to draw it out like we always do. So I'm going to draw this out and I'm going to draw our 9 snowballs right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then I'm going to draw our 3 snowballs from Tony. 1, 2, 3. I could take the time and count them all out, but I could also do what our learning goal is, and that's just make 10 and then add the rest into that 10, because we've been learning that when we add numbers to 10, that's pretty quick and easy. Well, with 9 as our add in here, we need to add how many more to it? That's right, just one more. So we can actually just show and make a group here. Here's our group of 9, and we're going to take one more and add it in. And now we can easily see we've got 10 plus how many more? That's right, 2. So now we can rewrite that as 10 plus 2 equals, and what does that equal? That's right, 12. So all we did, boys and girls, is we know that 9 is 1 away from 10. So we just took 1 away from 3 and put it over here with a 9 to make it a 10. And if we take a 1 from this 3, that makes it a 2. So we just move the 1 over and that became a 10, that's a 2, and then we add them up. All right, boys and girls, here's what I'd like you to do. Pause the video right now, go ahead and get a sheet of paper or whiteboard of your own, come right back and we're going to take a look at a few problems together. Welcome back, boys and girls. I drew a line down the middle of my paper because I'm going to do what I call I do, you do, or a concurrent example. Here's what I mean by that. I'm going to write a problem here and here. I'm going to do this one. You will do this one. So here's what I'm going to write down. I'm going to write down 9 plus 2. You are going to write down 9 plus 4. Now, we're going to do these together. I'm going to do mine right here. You are going to do yours at the same time. You're going to follow the same steps that I am taking in solving your problem. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to look and I'm going to see, okay, I have a 9 and I have a 2. I'm going to draw those out. So I'm going to start making some dots. I'm going to make 9 dots first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Then I'm going to draw my 2 dots. 1, 2. All right. If you haven't finished, go ahead and pause the video and finish yourself making the dots over here for your own side. I did 9 dots and 2 dots. How many dots are you going to make? That's right, 9 dots. And then you're going to make another group of 4 dots. Pause the video, finish that up, and come right back. Okay, now that we all have our dots made, we just need to make a group of 10, don't we? It's going to be pretty straightforward, as we saw in the last problem. When we're making 10 from 9, we only have to add 1 more in. So I'm going to go ahead and make a group here of 10. So I'm going to circle 1 more from that other group, and now I have my 9 dots plus 1 more is 10. So now I have 10 plus, and how many's outside of my group? Just 1. You're going to do the same thing. You're going to make a group of 10 dots, And however many dots are on the outside, that's what you're going to add in with your 10. So I have my 10 right here. So there's my 10. Let's plug it in here. So now I have 10 plus my 1 dot that's left over on the outside plus 1. And that's pretty straightforward for me. 10 plus 1, 11. You are going to do the same thing now. So you have your group of 10. You're going to add that 10 plus and however many dots you have on the outside. All right. Go ahead and pause the video. Finish it if you haven't already. And then we're going to take a look at how yours should look. All right, boys and girls. Let's double check and make sure this is what you have. So you all should have drawn your 9 dots and then your 4 dots and then made a group of 10. So that 10's right here, 10 plus the 3 dots we had on the outside of our group, 3. 10 plus 3 is 13. Is that what you got? All right, great job. Let's take a look at another one. If you haven't already, go ahead and erase your whiteboard. Here's our next problem. I'm going to be doing 9 plus 8. You will be doing 9 plus 7. I'm going to set mine up the exact same way. I'm going to look at this 9 plus 8 and I'm going to go, okay, I have to add 1 more to that 9 to make 10. I'm going to show that with my dots here. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And now I'm going to show my 8 dots. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Next, I need to make a group of 10. So I'm going to go ahead and circle a group of 10. All right, there's my group of 10. Now I can put down 10 plus, and then let's see what I have. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now, make sure you're doing the same thing on your side, that you're drawing out your dots and that you're getting your final addition problem of 10 plus however many dots you have left over on the outside of your group. And in my case, my 10 plus 7 equals, that's right, 17. Pause the video right here and finish up yours, and then we'll take a look and see if you have what you should have. All right, boys and girls, is this what you have on yours? So we had 9 plus 7, and you should have made your 9 dots and your 7 dots, made a group of 10. So there's our 10 plus, and you're adding in the dots that we have outside of that group, and you had 6 dots outside of that group. So 10 plus 6 equals 16. Some of you may have noticed a pattern here, haven't you? That you could just do this in your head. You can just go, oh, okay, 9 plus 7, well, 1 less than 7 is 6, 16. 9 plus 8, well, 9 plus 8, 1 less than 8 is 7, 17. If you're not recognizing that pattern yet, that's okay. Please continue to set it up this way. But if you can just jump straight to the answer because you just know it, that's fine too. Just remember, on the problem set, you have to show your work because it's a tool that we need to know how to use for when we get to more complex problems. All right, go ahead and erase your whiteboard. We're going to try one more together. All right, welcome back. Hope you did erase your whiteboard or get a clean sheet of paper to write this last one on. Okay, same thing as before. I'm going to be doing this problem. You will be doing this problem. Go ahead and do yours with me or pause the video and work ahead and check your work. I'm going to be thinking out loud here. So 9 plus 5. So I'm going to go ahead and set my problem up here. I'm going to draw my 9 dots to represent my number 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then plus 5. So let me add in my 5 dots here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'd like you to do the same right now. So if you haven't started already, be drawing in your dots, your 9 plus 6 more dots over here. Pause the video at any time if you need to catch up. Now I'm going to go back to mine now and I'm going to make my group of 10. So I'm looking here, I know I have 9 and 9 only needs 1 more to make 10. So let me go ahead and I'm going to make a box around my 10. And then I'm going to go ahead and write 10 plus, And I'm going to check how many I have left here. I'm not even going to count them. I have 5. Well, I took 1 away from 5, and I know 1 less than 5 is, 4. So 10 plus 4 equals, that's right, 14. Good job, boys and girls. And I hope that you're doing the same thing here on yours. Go ahead and pause the video and finish up if you haven't, and then we'll check your answer. All right, let's check your work. So you should have made 9 dots and 6 dots and then made a group of 10. And you should have known that when you have 9 dots, you only need 1 more to make 10. So you took 1 dot away from here. There's your group of 10. And then you should have instantly recognized you had 6 dots here. 1 before 6 or 1 less than 6 is 5. So you didn't need to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You should have just known that, oh, I have 6. 1 less than 6 is 5. And 10 plus 5 is 15. If at any point this has gone too fast for you, boys and girls, pause the video, rewind, and watch it again. Right now, what I'd like you to do is to pause the video, grab your problem set. We're going to be looking at lesson 3 in module 2 on your problem set. Go ahead and grab those, come right back and press play again. Welcome back, boys and girls. You should have your problem set. It'll look like this lesson 3 problem set, 1.2. That 1 there means first grade. The 2 means module 2 or unit 2 that we're in. Let's take a look at number 1. Our directions read draw and circle to show how you made 10 to help you solve the problem. The first one here, they kind of have set up for us, don't they? Let me move it up here a little bit so we can see the entire problem. So we've got Maria has 9 snowballs. Here's Maria's snowballs. And Tony has 6. Here are Tony's. How many snowballs do they have in all? Do you remember talking about this yesterday? Anytime we have an in all, that means we're going to be adding it up. That's all together, all the snowballs. Well, we know Maria has 9, so we only need to add in 1 more to that 9 to make it 10. So let's make that group of 10 really quick. So here we go. We're going to circle in. All right, so there's our group of 10 snowballs. Let's take a look at our first part of the problem right here. 9 and make Well, what number are we trying to make? That's right, 10. So let's put that right here, 10. So 9 and what make 10? Yeah, 1. That's what we've been doing this entire time. 9 and 1, pretty easy. Okay, the next step is we have 10 and make Well, this is where it gets a little bit trickier. We have to go with how many we have on the outside of our group here for what goes here. So it's 10. That's our 10 right here. And this is this part right here. We know Tony has 6. Well, what's 1 less than 6? Or what number comes before 6? That's right, 5. So 10 and 5 make, so what's 10 plus 5? That's right, 15. And then the final part right here says, Maria and Tony have snowballs in all. There's that in all again. And remember that in all just means everything added up here. And we just solved that, didn't we? They have 15 snowballs in all. Let's take a look at number 2. On number 2, it reads, Bob has 9 raisins and Johnny has 4 raisins. How many raisins do they have all together? That's another clue word, all together. That's going to mean addition also. All together. That means everything added up. I'm going to help you set this one up, and then you're going to solve the rest of it on your own. Remember the directions. The directions are that we have to draw out and circle those groups. So let's draw that out. Even if you know the answer, we still have to do it in our problem set. Draw them out. So let's do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So that's Bob and his raisins. He has 9 raisins. Now Johnny has 4. So let's draw his 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, boys and girls, Go ahead and pause the video here. I'm not going to come back and give you the answer on this. I want you to do this on your own. And if you're not sure what to do, rewind the video and rewatch the lesson again. But remember, you're going to be making a group or circling a group of 10, and you're going to add in what's left. Because our group of 10, it's going to be 9 plus how many more equals 10. And you know what? I will write that down right here so we don't forget. Our first number is going to be 10. And then 10 plus however many are left, or however many are on the outside of that group of 10, we're going to add. And that's going to be our total answer. So that's for all of the dots or raisins all together. And then that number will go right here. For Bob and Johnny have raisins all together. So these two numbers will be the same. Go ahead and pause the video and do number 2, and then come back and we'll take a look at the next page of our problem set. Welcome back, everyone. I hope you were able to do number 2 all right. And again, if you haven't, go back and rewatch that lesson again. Number 3, here's what number 3 says. It says, number 3, there are 3 chairs on the left side of the classroom and 9 on the right side. How many total chairs are in the classroom? Ooh, there's a clue word there. How many total chairs? That means we're going to be adding them all up. You are going to be drawing it out again. Don't forget, you have to draw them out on this problem set. We're going to be drawing out a group of 3 chairs and a group of 9 chairs. So you'll make a group of 3 and a group of 9. 9 plus what group are we making? That's right, groups of 10. So 9 plus what makes 10? And then whatever number we have left outside of that group of 10, we're going to add in right here. So it'll be 10 plus however many are left equals our total. And then there are total chairs. So those two answers will be the same. Go ahead and pause the video right here and finish this problem. Welcome back, boys and girls. I hope you were able to do number 3 okay. Let's take a look at number 4. So number 4 reads, there are 7 children sitting on the rug and 9 children standing. How many children are there in all? Oh, and look, there's in all. Again, that's our clue word that we're going to be adding them all up together. We're going to follow the same steps we've been doing. We're going to draw out our 2 numbers. So in this case, we have 7 children. So you're going to make 7 dots. And then 9 children who are standing. So you're going to make 9 dots. Then we're going to add them up. We're going to make that group of 10. So 9 plus equals And what was this again? That's right, it's that 10. And then 10 plus equals So we're adding in all of the numbers that are outside of that group of 10. And finally, there are children in all. These 2 numbers are the same, remember, because that's our total number, or how many there are in all. All right, boys and girls, you did great on this lesson. Rewind it to any point you need to if you need to review. And I can't wait to check your work tomorrow.